He took me right to his coach, which did not look like it looks right now. This was all torn apart. Everything was off. It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Nappanee, Indiana, and we're about to inspect this Country Star 3412. Now, you want to stick around for this. I'm not sure what we're going to be finding inside, but we're going to show you right away. So come on in. So come on in for my first glimpse. So we're going to come right in here, and wow, surprise, surprise. We've got visitors in this RV today. So we are with Darren and Lori, who are the proud owners of this beautiful Country Star 3412.
3412.
Right? And we are actually in Nappanee at the Newmar facility. And Darren, you want to kind of give us an idea of why are you here at the Newmar RV Resort?
We are here for our annual service, which is amazing, this campground. I mean, it's not luxurious, there's no pools, there's no fire pits, but it's full hookups while you're here. You can enjoy the town of Nappanee. You can do basically whatever you want to do. You just wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning and give your coach to the techs, and by 2:30 it's back in your spot again.
So what do you do all day long while you're here and they're actually working on your RV?
In the service center, they have a customer service area, which is pet friendly in one area and non-pet friendly in another area. And you can just sit around, watch TV, read, do whatever you'd like to do.
Make new friends.
Make new friends, which we have.
And the pups, what's your pup's name?
Peanut.
And that's right, Peanut gets to make new friends. Is that not the sweetest face ever? Oh my goodness. And Lori gets to meet new friends also. So Darren, tell us, first of all, the year of your coach, why you needed to come here for service, and then how long did it take you to get your actual appointment once you called them?
And why Newmar?
And why Newmar? Newmar, the quality we had heard from many people was above the rest of the industry, which we now understand is very true. The appointment, we made it in January for a late April appointment, so about 4 months in advance, maybe a little more than that. And they managed to get us in April 20th, and then after that we were on the road for roughly right about 2 months now, and now we're back in Nappanee because it's just before our warranty is about to expire, so we figured we'd stop back by and get a couple of other little things touched up before the warranty expires. But that was why we've made the trip up here to Nappanee, for the personalized service and just meeting people.
And so when you had like your little list of this is what I need you to fix, did you also find that they actually went through and said, you know what, we kind of found that this was something that needed to be fixed on this make and model, and they fixed those things as well?
Yes, the techs go through your coach completely. They know the issues or problems of each model, and they were fixing things that we had no idea were even wrong. They just said it's a known problem, we'll take care of that. No questions asked. It's not like you had to beg them. And while you're here, you get the Country Star techs that work on nothing but Country Stars. They know the issues of just Country Stars. This is our second trip back here, and we have the same techs, so they knew our coach already and all the things they had done on it. So everything went seamlessly. It's just been a pleasure.
Now, is this something too, though, when you come back, from what we've been told, you come back here with your, let's say you come back here in a year, you can actually have the exact same techs work on your coach. So it's kind of like a doctor. They know your body, they know your coach.
That is very true. We've had the same tech both times, and they said you can request that same tech. There's about 10 techs that work on the Country Stars, so you can have one of those 10, and if you'd like the same one again, you can request him. You don't have to, but you know, we did. We loved our guy, and that's why we asked for him again. There's a team associated with the Country Stars, and there's a team associated with other Dutch Stars, Mountaineers. We have the Country Stars, so the same team can work on your coach every time you're here. You could eat off the floors in this place. It's just incredible how well organized and how clean this facility is.
I know that yesterday we were on a tour here in Newmar, and I walked into the dog area, the pet-friendly area, and when I walked in, Darren jumped up right away and said, hey, and then all the dogs started barking, and he was so excited to take me out into the garage. Pierre didn't get that tour. I got the specialty tour. He took me right out into the garage, and that was the first thing I noticed was, wow, the floors actually, they reflect. You know, they're so clean, and everyone's keeping everything clean. He took me right to his coach, which did not look like it looks right now. This was all torn apart. Everything was off, but at the end of the day, everything's back together, so they can come back into their home, spend the night, and wake up tomorrow morning at 5, take care of their dog, and get ready for the 6 o'clock alarm clock to come get them. But that was what was amazing, was to see how clean that service area was. And your excitement in being here actually started my excitement, and I hadn't even gone on my tour yet. So thank you so much for that. I have to ask you, have you actually gone on the tour?
Yes, we did. We did that when we were here in April, and it's a phenomenal tour. You get to see how the coach is built from the ground up.
And did you have Christine as your tour guide?
We did, and she is a doll.
Isn't she funny? She's funny, she's knowledgeable, she keeps you kind of interactive throughout everything and knowing exactly what's going on with each coach that's being built. I loved her as a tour guide too. That was amazing. Darren, I want to know, how did you and Lori actually decide on Newmar? Like, did you drink a special juice, or is there a special handshake that you loved in the Newmar group, so that's why you wanted to be Newmar owners?
He doesn't even have the Newmar hat.
No, I do have a Newmar hat. I just didn't have it on. I didn't realize I needed it today. But the reason we bought Newmar, I did a lot of research online about Newmar and Newmar quality. And then I was on quite a few of the forums and asked questions to people of how they liked it, how the service was, the quality of service, quality of the coach. And everybody came back with, it's above all the others in quality in this price range. And the main part was, they said, if you need service and you go to Nappanee, you will be treated like royalty here, and you are. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They take care of issues a local dealer would not be able to do, and they do it right now.
And on that, I will say that a couple of coaches down is another Country Star. It's some customers of ours, Kimberly and Jeff, and they had hired us to do an RV inspection for them. And I am going to link their video above. You'll remember that because when we entered that coach, it was blocked with a smell of mold, and they did not purchase that coach, but they did find the exact same model, and they found it in, I believe, Mississippi. And so they're here getting their service because they wanted to bring it here, make sure that everything was perfect, and they are loving it. They were Tiffin owners, and they said, we loved our Tiffin, we love the service, but the service here, they do treat you like royalty.
Darren,
Yes.
I want you to show me what they did on your slide. What happened with your slide? Why were you here, and what did they physically do for you to help you out in here?
Okay, what it was the bulb seal that was all the way along the full wall slide here. So what they had to do was take out all the cabinets all the way across this whole section here. They disassembled it, took the bulb seal out, put a new bulb seal in, and then rebuilt everything that was there, and that's where they found a couple other little issues that they took care of with some of the wood that was beyond there, or behind there, that wasn't lined up. So
in order to change the bulb seal on the wall, they had to remove the whole top end of this?
they did, because they didn't like the way it was sitting in the channel. So they actually took the whole thing out,
Wow.
took it all apart. The inner rubber seal, they didn't like the way that was sitting. And they actually, on the slide that comes in on top of it, that's the little elevator as they call it,
Yeah.
they had to trim that down about 1/4 of an inch because it wasn't going in the way they expected it to go in. So that's what took us a little bit longer for the service here than what we expected.
So going further beyond of what you could have expected of just having a service change and
Oh, way beyond
Yeah.
what we expected.
Yeah.
I mean, our tech, Skylar, was basically doing things in here that we didn't realize were broken.
yeah.
He's there. He would check the rest of the seals in here. They did replace one of the other seals. They checked the flooring. He's there. There was a couple of tiles on the flooring that they found that they weren't matching up with it. There was like a little crack between where the grout lines were. the entranceway, they took care of the steps there. It was just multitude of things that they just found that says this needs to be taken care of, and we're going to take care of it. Newmar's model, when you know the difference, it is true. We're living proof of it.
So remember, and do never forget, it's not about the destination, it's all about the journey. And soon, you're going to meet Joe and Domani. So we did a video with Joe and, no, we didn't do a video. See how we F up? So we're going to let you, so soon you're going to meet Joe and Domani, and we're going to let you tell them, I'm hungry.
Want a donut?
Brain dead.
I am like brain, I haven't had breakfast or lunch. What was I saying? Where am I? So stick around. We're going to let you meet Joe and Domani and let you...
Next time.
Okay, this time.
Mm-hmm.
So stick around. You're going to meet Joe and Domani, and they're going to share their story. They're next. Over. Now, oh my gosh. Yes! Please!
What's their motto again?
Oh, I don't remember.
Making a difference?
3412?
What's their motto?
Our model.
Their
No.
motto.
Oh, their model.
Their motto. The motto that they have.
Making a difference? Or what is
Yeah,
it?
what is it again? Shit.
He said it all freaking afternoon.
My brain is fried.
Hang on, let me look it up.
When?
When you know the difference.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.